Hello, my name is Domenica Valles, and today we're gonna talk about energy, some definitions, the TED Talk by David Tristan, The History of Our World in 18 Minutes, and the documentary Entropy, Order, and Disorder. Energy is present all around us, and it has been since the beginning of time. But what is the importance of energy in our existence, or what makes energy so useful? To help us answer these questions, people created the laws of thermodynamics, because these rules drive the universe and understanding energy helps us make sense of it. First of all, what is energy? Energy is the ability to bring about change or capacity to do work, and is the essence of our very existence. The first law of thermodynamics says that energy can neither be created nor destroyed. In fact, when one form of energy disappears, another form with the same magnitude must appear. This is why it is believed that the total quantity of energy in the universe is constant. Heat flow is one form of energy because all reactions produce or release energy in the form of heat. And thermochemistry is the study of the relationship between heat and work. Heat always moves from hot to cold spontaneously. According to the BBC film, heat was the form through which humans were able to discover more about thermodynamics and the role of energy in the universe. According to the film, when the steam engine was invented, heat could be transformed into some force of useful action, and the scientists thought by studying it, we could uncover the secrets of the cosmos. Heat engines work because of a hot source in cooler surroundings. The flow of heat tapped to do useful work. Scientists discovered that to make heat engines more effective, increase the difference in temperature between heat source and surroundings. A system is the universe, or the specific part of the universe being studied. The surroundings is everything else, outside of the system. A closed system is the transfer of energy but not of mass. An open system is an exchange of mass and energy, and the isolated system is zero transfer of energy nor mass. This all leads us to the understanding of the second law of thermodynamics. David Christian, in his TED Talk, said it is general tendency of the universe to move from order and structure to lack of order and lack of structure. This lack of order is measured through entropy. Entropy is a measure of how heat dissipates, how much chaos is in the universe. As heat is transferred from hot to cold, entropy always increases, and when chaos is increased, entropy also increases. Entropy has a maximum, and when that level of chaos is reached, the universe will die. According to the film and the TED Talk, entropy or disorder can be constructive. Disorder of the cosmos equals complexity, and that's how we exist, which creates new order and structure. The BBC film claims that by understanding the universe in detail, we can stretch the time we have left before the universe collapses. David Christian believes that the universe can create complexity, but with great difficulty. The Goldilocks conditions, not too cold, not too hot, just right for the creation of complexity, and where you have slightly more complex things, you can get even more complex things, because complexity is built by stages. David also mentions 6 specific threshold moments since the creation of the universe, each of those a stage of more and more complexity. This suggests that it becomes harder and harder as each stage advances to get more complexity and more order in the universe. The problem today is that we are burning fossil fuels at such rate that we seem to be undermining the Goldilocks conditions that made it possible for human civilization to flourish. Understanding this history can buy us more time before the universe dies. Enthalpy is the measurement of energy change in a reaction. Enthalpy has to do with two types of chemical reactions involving the transfer of energy or heat. Endothermic reactions, products have more energy than reactants, like ice melting, or exothermic reactions, products have less energy than reactants, like a candle burning. Endothermic absorbs heat, while exothermic releases heat. Lenz's law measures the enthalpy change of a chemical reaction. The law states that regardless of the multiple stages or steps of a reaction, the total enthalpy change for the reaction is the sum of all changes. To summarize, in this video we talked about energy and its importance, the first law of thermodynamics, heat flow, a few definitions including the system and all the types of systems, and the surroundings. We talked about order and disorder in the universe, entropy, the second law of thermodynamics, and finally we ended talking about enthalpy and how it is measured, the Hess law. As you can see, the understanding of energy can benefit humanity immensely, and it leaves you with so many questions about the world we live in. Thank you.